In this video I review the Nookie Evolution Dry Trousers. If you are looking to buy dry trousers for kayaking or paddleboarding, then watch on for my full review of these dry trousers for paddling, including the features of these dry trousers, the pros and cons of these dry trousers, who I feel they are for and who I feel they are not for. I have kayaked since the summer of 2016, but it was not until November 2020 that I did my first winter kayak, which was a paddle on the sea in Cardigan Bay. I had no winter kayaking gear at all and recall improvising with waterproof trousers, gaiters, neoprene overshoes and a very bulky waterproof jacket. I love autumn and winter kayaking, and particularly love river kayaking in the autumn when you paddle past foliage in stunning autumn colours. I also tried improvising for cold weather kayaking by wearing wetsuits, but neoprene is not, in my view, a good material for cold weather kayaking because you get too clammy. I also tried waterproof socks, which surprisingly did keep my feet dry when I tested them out in a bucket of water, but if you go over the top of the socks then water gets trapped inside of them, which is not good. Having tried the above alternatives, I decided that dry trousers were the best option for me, so I tried the Nookie Evolution Dry Trousers. Regarding price, the Nookie Evolution Dry Trousers cost me £220, and I purchased them from the Nookie store on amazon.co.uk. Current prices seem to vary between about £180 and £250. Regarding the fabric that these dry trousers are made from, according to the Nookie website, they are made from two grades of waterproof and breathable fabric. Firstly, the high wear areas have a reinforced 500 denier nylon, which has a 20,000mm waterproof rating and a 3,000 grams a metre squared breathability rating. Secondly, the remainder of the trousers are made from 160 denier nylon, which is a 20,000mm waterproof rating and a 5,000 grams a metre squared breathability rating. These waterproof and breathability ratings seem to be the same as the Palm Atom bib dry trousers. I found the Nookie Evolution trousers to have the best fit for my build. I am about 5 foot 9 inches tall and weigh about 60 kilograms. I bought the size small in these trousers. I have quite thin legs and usually take a 30-inch waist in trousers and a 31-inch leg. I generally find dry trousers, dry jackets and dry suits overly baggy for my build. The Nookie Evolution trousers definitely have a less baggy cut than the other trousers that I tried. I wore one of my many base layer leggings underneath the Nookie Evolution trousers when I tried them. I could also fit a pair of fleece lined cargo trousers that I have underneath them for when it's really cold. Regarding construction quality, these dry trousers feel very well made and are quite thick compared to some of the other brands of trousers that I've tried, such as the KOKATAT dry trousers. Nookie states that they have dive quality waterproof taping on all of the seams. The reflective detailing could be useful if paddling in poor light or in the dark, since they will help to make you more visible. The red trim is also a nice touch. The bottoms of the trousers have low snag adjustable velcro outer ankle cuffs, which can be attached to one of the two velcro pads depending on how tight you want them around the ankles. Regarding how comfortable these trousers are, they are unusual in having a tall neoprene waist tube. I gather the purpose of this is to provide extra insulation and water repellency. When it's pulled up to its full height, the neoprene waist feels pretty much the same around your midriff as a wetsuit does. If you were trying out dry trousers, dry jackets or dry suits, then I'd suggest also trying them out whilst wearing your PFD, since you will be wearing them under your PFD when out on the kayak, and it does make a difference as to how they feel. Another suggestion is to sit on the floor on a few cushions and try paddling for a while whilst wearing your PFD to see how the garment feels whilst making this paddling motion. I personally found these trousers to be more comfortable by folding the waistband over on itself. The folded over waistband then acted more like a belt, which I much preferred. You can have a wee whilst out on the kayak whilst wearing these trousers by folding the waistband over and pulling it down and using a portable urinal tube. The trousers have fully waterproof fabric socks which are made from 500 denier nylon and have waterproof tape seals at the ankle. It is recommended to wear thick socks underneath the fabric socks. I wear O'Neill Heat 7mm round toe boots over the socks because the socks are not meant to be used for walking over rough or hard surfaces, since this would likely cause damage to the sock fabric. The socks are very generously sized, clearly with a view to accommodating a range of foot sizes. Nookie do sell replacement fabric socks on their website for £24 a pair. These are just the socks should you wish to replace them yourself. Nookie strongly advise sending any replacement work to them to ensure continued warranty and waterproof tape sealing. A crucial factor in buying dry trousers is of course that they must keep you dry. I tested the Nookie Evolution trousers out in a half-full bath of water to check that they would keep me dry when wading in the water whilst landing and launching my kayak. I should stress that this is all I really wanted from a pair of dry trousers, since if you actually come out of your kayak and end up going for an unplanned swim, then dry trousers may only keep you dry if mated with a twin-waisted dry top. I submerged the front and rear of the trousers in the bath water just below the waistline for a few minutes to test if any water leaked in. When I took the trousers off afterwards, I could find no wet patches at all on my socks nor my leggings, so I was happy that the dry trousers had indeed done their job and kept me dry. I have worn the trousers on a paddle on the Towie River recently and tested them out by wading out into the river a couple of times. I waded out up to my thighs and had no water ingress at all. My leggings and thick cotton socks I had on underneath them were bone dry. This is the real benefit of dry trousers. When I did my first winter kayaks previously, whilst my top half was dry and I was not cold whilst paddling, it was having wet legs which made the kayak less enjoyable and made me start to feel cold after a while. Regarding the pros of the Nookie Evolution trousers, firstly, they appear to be very well made. Secondly, they are very pleasing to the eye with a nice colour scheme and they're not too baggy. Thirdly, the material is thicker and more rugged in high wear areas and will keep you dry. Fourthly, they are more comfortable than any of the other dry trousers that I tried, especially when the neoprene waist is folded over. Fifthly, the tall neoprene waist is flexible and can be pulled up to your chest, or it can be folded over once or even twice to just form a belt around your hips. Regarding the cons of the Nookie Evolution trousers, firstly, they are single waist, not double waisted, so will give less waterproofing if you combine them with a dry jacket if you are submerged above your waistline. Secondly, they are only waterproof up to your waistline, whereas bib trousers can give you a bit more protection up to the top of your ribs. Thirdly, they are not cheap, but not that much more expensive than other waist height dry trousers. Fourthly, the lack of a relief zipper makes it harder to take a wee whilst out on the kayak compared to bib pants which have a relief zipper. Who are the Nookie Evolution trousers for? Firstly, they're for somebody who undertakes kayaking of a style which means that they are highly unlikely to end up coming out of their kayak. For instance, river, canal, lake, estuary cruising or coastal cruising in calm weather. Secondly, they're for somebody who is primarily looking to keep their lower half dry during cold weather when wading in water during landings and launches of their kayak. Thirdly, they're for somebody who is looking for dry trousers which are not too bulky or restrictive and which are going to be comfortable in prolonged use underneath a splash jacket and a PFD. Who are the Nookie Evolution trousers not for? Firstly, they are not for somebody who undertakes kayaking of a nature which means that they are frequently coming out of the kayak and being submerged in water. You'd be better off in that case with a full dry suit or semi-dry suit. Secondly, they are not for somebody who wants to combine them with a double-waisted dry jacket because these trousers are only single-waisted. In that case, you'll be better off looking for some double-waisted dry trousers, although in my experience, a full dry suit is the only sure way to ensure that you are totally dry if you end up going for an unplanned swim. I have tried out several alternative dry trousers when I was looking to find out the ones best suited to my type of paddling. A video summarising the pros and cons of each of the different dry trousers tried out is being uploaded to the gear reviews playlist on our channel. If you're unsure what dry trousers to buy, then I suggest checking out that video, which compares several different trousers, both bib and waist height, including the Nookie Evolution trousers. To summarise then, I did decide to keep these trousers because they're comfortable, well made, and they fit the bill for what I wanted, which was essentially to keep my legs dry when wading out whilst landing and launching the kayak, and also to keep them dry from paddle splashes and spray whilst paddling. If you're looking for comfortable dry trousers, which when worn with a waterproof splash jacket will keep you dry unless you come out of the kayak, then I can highly recommend the Nookie Evolution trousers. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and consider clicking on the subscribe button on the left to get updates on our new videos as we add them to our channel. If you want to see more of our product review videos, then click on the button for our playlist for product and gear reviews on the right. We're regularly adding videos to this as we test out and evaluate products that we buy. Happy paddling from the kayak crew.